Hey guys, my name is Ace Patterson once again, and today I just want to show you something that I had thought about. I didn't really know what I wanted to do when it comes to kind of a demonstration speech, if you will, but I have chosen to make some salsa. A lot of people have asked me to make this, so this is just something that I like to make that I think tastes good. Probably not a good thing that I make it, because what's liable to happen as soon as I get done making this stuff, I'm liable to sit down, kick back, watch a movie, and probably eat all of this stuff. So it's probably not very good. I'm trying to lose a little weight. But anyway, what I wanted to do was just walk you through some steps on what I do to make this salsa. And kind of what I do is I start off with, I usually use Roma tomatoes. But I went to the store a little bit earlier and I found out that they had these really big Roma tomatoes. I usually use about 15 Roma tomatoes, but that I found out, like I said, that they were a little too big, so I cut it down to 12, and I've got those actually right here in this little bowl. And you guys forgive my bowls, because this ain't the Food Network. I ain't got these fancy glass bowls that they use on there, but I use what works. But anyhow, so I've got my Roma tomatoes, and I've got some cilantro here, and I've got 2 serrano peppers that I use in there. And in there, I've just kind of combined some ingredients. I've got garlic, salt, and some minced onions. And I've also got some salt in there that I've got. And also what I like to use is some lime juice. It kind of just, kind of takes it up a notch. I like the way it tastes. So anyway, I've got my food processor here, and what I'll do is I'll just combine these ingredients, kind of mix them up together, and there you got it. You just got a quick little salsa. It's kind of easy to make. But what I like to do is, since we've got so many tomatoes here, is I'll just put these in first. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to put these tomatoes in here first, just like so. And what happens is you can see that this is kind of full. So what I like to do is I like to mix these up first, and then I'll combine that other ingredients there. So you guys forgive me once again, because I've got this food processor here, but I don't know exactly how to edit these videos, so kind of got to deal with the sound. Maybe somebody can teach me how to do that. So bear with me on the sound. I'm going to mix this up real quick, and I just kind of do it on this pulse action here. Look at this pulse action on here. So I'm just gonna chop these up real quick. Okay, that'll about do it right there. I don't know if you can see real clearly from this camera, but what I don't want to mix it up too much, because I don't want to kind of puree it and make it into this just I don't want to make it too runny, if you will. So I kind of keep a little chunkiness to it. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll add my minced onion, my salt, and my garlic salt. And what I've got here is, I've kind of got it wrote down here. I've got half a teaspoon of salt, and I've also got half a teaspoon of salt, a quarter cup of minced onions, and also another half a teaspoon of garlic salt that I have here. And that's what the ingredients here is in this little salsa bowl, if you will. So now I'll just throw that in, just kind of sprinkle it around there. And I'm going to go ahead and add my lime juice here, which the lime juice, I've got a half a cup of lime juice, and I'm just going to pour that in as well. So that's it. That's in there. Okay. And I've also got my serrano peppers here, and I'm just going to, I've still got my stems on here, and I've already washed them, but I'm going to go ahead and cut my stems off here and add that to it. So just throw those 2 in there. And sometimes it's easier to start with maybe 1 pepper and then add another pepper. My wife always gets mad at me because she says it's too hot. Well, I'm gonna start with 2 peppers this time, so hopefully she don't get mad at me. But we're gonna go ahead and do with 2 peppers. But sometimes it's just safe to start with one pepper, and then you can add another one. On the cilantro, I just got a bundle here, and on the ingredients, I say, one bundle of cilantro, but I don't want you to throw this. I don't like to throw the complete stems in there. So what I'll do is, if you notice, it's got this little white cilantro labeling across it. So I'll just cut that off of there, like so. Kind of leave that stem like that, and grab the rest of it and just kind of sprinkle it in here as well, just like so. Okay. Now I am going to go ahead and mix this up again. Just kind of do the same thing, and just mix it up. And after this is mixed up, it's pretty much done. A lot of times I'll do some taste testing. I don't want to gross you out, so I don't want to sit here and do a taste testing while I'm doing this demonstration. But sometimes when you're doing this, you might do a little taste test and see if you want to add a little salt, maybe add a little garlic salt, a little more lime juice, whatever is to the best of your taste. So here we go. Okay, guys, that should just about do it. We've got a little limb there, so I'm going to take that out. That should just about do it. It kind of looks like this. I'm just going to leave this over so you can kind of see what it looks like. That's about it. It's really easy to make. Let's set this down here. It's really easy to make. It's really tasty, and I may have left out one or two ingredients because this is my mom's recipe. She finds out that I put this on YouTube, I might be in trouble. So this is still a good recipe if you want to try it. So like I said, I left out just a few things just so I don't get in trouble by my mama. I'm trying to stay in a good place with her. Anyhow, I hope you have a blessed evening. I hope that you try this recipe. Once again, have a blessed evening. Thank you.